Hi, Denkes Mentor here. There is one belief that I really do have when it comes to decisions and when it comes to making change. Now, I believe we can literally transform the quality of our life in an instant. We can transform the quality of some of our limiting beliefs or limiting decisions in an instant. Why do I believe that? I think one of the main reasons why I believe that is because back in, I think it would have been 2005, 2006, 2005, 2006 is, personally myself, I was battling with an addiction. Maybe a bit earlier, 2004, I was battling with an addiction. Addiction to recreational drugs, to a point where you could probably question yourself, what is the nature of an addiction? I believe for me that I have associated with addictions is if let's say from a recreational drug abuse or recreational drug use point of view, is that if the only way you could really go out and have a good time was by having to take drugs, that joining the company of friends, either being sober or through alcohol or whatever, wasn't enough. That you had to either get yourself absolutely, absolutely off your tree drunk, or whether you needed to take cocaine, ecstasy, speed, or whatever it might be, to take the edge off. If there was always a sort of underlying need to do that, then I would think that sort of could fall under the umbrella of an addiction, and that's something that I had. That honestly is probably a period of a year and a half to 2 years that consciously it was something that I didn't want to do. I knew it was totally against my values, against my against my own, I suppose my own level of what's important to me. But yet there was this this undeniable urge that I need to go out and take drugs. Like it literally was doing something. It was doing something for me at a deep unconscious level. That no matter how hard I tried to refuse it, no matter how hard I tried to resist it, no matter how much I said no, never again, not again, I'm not going to do that. That come 9:30 p.m, 10 p.m, as that I'd be quick to sort of buckle into the I suppose the urge, and off I go on, either some sort of bender or write myself off for a period of 6 to 8 hours, be it through speed, through cocaine, through ecstasy. And I didn't know at the time that what it was doing for me was inherently filling something, filling that void inside that was created, I suppose, through a process and evolution of time. The emptiness that was there was a stemming back to things, back into my past. And I didn't know why the urge to take drugs was so strong until, obviously, some way down the track, when I moved into coaching myself and firstly seeked help. But I think that the greatest level of change that I made was when I went through my own personal breakthrough program. But getting back to the capacity to make a decision to change, I think changing your life literally can come in a moment. And why do I say that? Is the moment that I decided to be with my now wife was the moment that I decided that I no longer needed drugs. And it was as quick as that. you know, from having to take drugs. You know, I wasn't taking drugs every day. I was taking, you know, recreationally once a week, once every 2 weeks, but there was always a thought that I needed to, you know, as hard as I resisted, it kept on persisting. As you know, what you resist does persist until you feel whatever drugs is doing for you. That's if you see drug taking as a problem, which I thought drug taking was a problem. So I met my now wife, and the moment I met her, I just felt that she felt something so deep inside that the urge to take drugs was significantly nullified to a point. I wouldn't say that it was totally gone, but it gave me the strength, it gave me the self-confidence to be able to then take those necessary steps to make the changes that I want to make. Now, I'm not saying that you need to meet someone to be able to make those changes. What I am saying is that you can make one decision or a decision to decide to change what you decide to do in the future by acknowledging things that aren't working for you, and by acknowledging how can I say, you know, what the deeper problems are, and to know that literally a lot of this stuff simply comes down to a decision. And once you get rid of the decisions, you know, let's say for me, you know, a decision that I really did need drugs to, you know, because it sort of helped mask the lack of self-love. It helped mask the loathing that I had for myself. It helped me mask the fear of failure. It helped me mask that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't smart enough. This is everything that I got from drugs. But by meeting my wife, it gave me the literally, you know, somewhere along the line I decided that I was going to meet her. I don't know how it worked out, but I just decided that I was going to meet her, and I ended up meeting her. And from that point on, I made consistent decisions time and time again to take myself out of that environment, to create the changes I wanted to create in my life, to now lead me in a life that I have today, which is, you know, someone who specialises in human performance, someone who specialises in behavioural change and empowering others to live an inspiring life. And, you know, I'm lucky enough to have three beautiful kids, amazing kids. I live in a fantastic area in Melbourne. You know, I get remunerated well for what I do, and, you know, I just love working with the people that I work with, and I have a deep love for my wife. But it's just a decision. You know, that's how quickly things can change. By deciding that you want to make a change. And by identifying that it's that literally is as easy as it can be. It's just deciding that enough's enough. Just deciding that what you used to do in the past is only that, and putting the right decisions in place for you to decide to make the changes that are going to allow you to live a fulfilled and inspired life, and you know, a life that's directly aligned to your values, where you listen to both the positives and negatives in life to make sure that you live a life in balance. And that's all possible for you. It's all there, waiting to be unearthed, waiting to be presented to you, just like here, just to be presented to you, because you are whole, we are whole. That any conflicts that we have within ourselves, any internal dialogue that is creating a certain level of confusion, anger, frustration, doubts, insecurities, fears, phobias, self-loathings, self-hates, are all part of one of the same thing. And they all want exactly the same thing for you. All of them. All those negative emotions, all those comparisons that we make to what we think we aren't, all those limiting beliefs and all that stuff are all designed to bring your life back into balance. You know, the question is, are you going to do something about it? And that's exactly what my coaching programs and my personal breakthrough program, especially my platinum program, my personal breakthrough platinum program, does. And you know, I was asked, you know, a couple of hours ago, you know, is my personal breakthrough program for everyone? And I started by saying, no, it's not for everyone, as I was nodding my head yes. But everyone would benefit from it in all parts of their life. So, you know, if you really do want to find out a bit more about my coaching programs or the personal breakthrough program, I really encourage you to get in contact with me and email me at info@deancasamento.com.au, or you can jump onto my website at www.deancasamento.com.au and just check out some of the programs there, and look at my Facebook page, Dean Casamento Personal Breakthrough Program. The Facebook page there, there's a series of videos, quotes from myself, testimonials from clients. I think we've got about 14 or 15, maybe 16 videos there that gives you a bit of an insight into, you know, my philosophies and my background and how my programs add massive value to people's lives. And, you know, shoot me an email and I'll give you my phone number. We can chat 15-20 minutes. So if I don't hear from you, I certainly do hope that I see you, and please feel free to get in contact with me now or sometime in the future. Have a great day and you take care of yourself. Bye.